All right, I had to knock this out real quick as soon as I got done watching my last video. I always proofread, I call it. I watch them. And I wasn't very prepared. I kind of had an idea what I was trying to do, and I grabbed some photos, and I thought I was kind of squared away, and I should have been better prepared. And I kind of ran with my heart and my gut, so hopefully it's cool and it's okay. Anyway, having said all that, there was the photo that I showed of Sunny and her caboodle and her sitting on the toilet. And, oh man, it took me to a time in our life. And, this is something I don't really never talk about because there's no one to talk to about it and there's no reason to talk about it. But you know what? Now there is. Because my story could help some youngster and steer them in a better direction if they catch some of this shit. Could be long after I'm dead and gone. But anyway, the Caboodle and Sunny story. Sunny used to dance at a bikini bar called AJ's in the Bay Area. Hayward and San Jose, to be exact. And the girls didn't get naked. They stayed in bikinis. And they had pretty strict rules or whatever, but sorry. Stripper's a stripper. And when I first met Sunny, she wasn't a stripper. She worked in an office. She fucked that job off. She needed to get a job. Somebody told her about AJ's. One thing led to another. Slippery slopes. Work a little bit, get a lot of cash, sleep all day, stay up all night. Pretty good lifestyle if that's what you want. But anyway, I digress. Seeing that photo took me back to that time in our life. And I say our life because at that time, Sunny was dancing at AJ's. I was bouncing at AJ's. I was a sheet metal apprentice. And I had to go to sheet metal school 2 nights a week, 4 hours a night. So I had a fucking full load in more ways than one. Sunny partied hard with Speed, Crank. A lot of the girls did in the strip joint. I ain't diming nobody out. I did too. For me, it was a weekend warrior thing, Get fucked up Friday night, maybe Saturday night. Try to get through it on Sunday, back to work on Monday. Weekend comes around. Let's go to the bar and get a bag, right? Pretty typical for that brief period in my life. I made a lot of mistakes in that era of my life. And doing Speed was part of it. I didn't do it very long. I didn't really have a problem with it because my tolerance, my body couldn't tolerate it. I'd get too spun and too fucked up, and it just, it was too much for me. I couldn't roll like Sunny could. Sunny could fucking roll for days and days and days and days and days. Sorry, Johnny O, fucking, I gotta turn this shit off. I couldn't keep up. But I digress. It was a period of my life, right? It was a chapter of many. There was a time where I was a real tight, uptight asshole jock, pretty much fucking straight edge square too. Didn't do shit. Ask my brother how much I used to bust his balls about smoking pot. I didn't do nothing. Drank alcohol. That was the only thing that was socially acceptable in my fucking clique at that. There was a time in my life. If you did anything other, you're a fucking loser, right? That stupid jock mentality bullshit. So I've been in every fucking circle, trust me. Bible thumper circle, been in that one too. I know I'm all over the fucking place. Johnny's going from crank to church. But I've seen it all. Yes, I have. And if any of this, sharing any of this, helps anybody or raises any questions for anybody, reach out, man. We'll have a conversation. My phone number and shit's out there. Go dig in the older videos or just fucking ask me. Whatever. I'm down. You know, it's the only reason I'm out here. You know, I keep saying it over and over and over and over again. It's to get attention from my dog rescue, first and foremost. But through that process, I think I can help somebody, and I know I'm getting help, and I know I've had a couple people say thank you that I have helped them. So, you know, it works. I don't know what else to say. It fucking works, right? And so if talking about my fucked up shit in life sometimes, sharing that stuff tells somebody like, oh fuck, did you hear what he said? Maybe I better quit fucking with that stuff. I got stories, man. I can give you some down and dirty fucked up shit stories, but I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not really trying to drudge up all that fucking really foul crap, but, you know, yeah, I was fucked up. I've done my fair share of fucked up shit for a minute. All that from a KO-Me sticker on a caboodle. Because that was Sonny's rig for work, right? She'd have her makeup and shit. She'd have that bag, and she'd have her fucking bikini bag. And she'd have her two fucking throw them in the whip and off to the fucking strip club. Johnny would be picking up the rear in his little truck. And in Hayward, not so much in San Ho. I worked in Hayward. And there'd be a few roughnecks. And there were a couple times where, you know, in the console and shit, I was no thug or no gangster, don't get it twisted, but, you know, I rubbed elbows with a couple of knuckleheads in the day. You know, I sure didn't have no fucking squares life, by no fucking means, so, you know, I flew close enough to the flames to get a suntan, you feel me? Anyway, just sharing, right? Just like the photos, just sharing. Trying to make a connection, make it real, because it is real for me, you know, and my gut tells me there's something here. Don't ask me what or why, I can't explain it. So anyway, for what it's worth, right? I hope you enjoy my nonsense, and do me a favor, I always forget to ask, but give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a middle finger, you know, whatever's clever. But if you think there's a message here for anybody, do that. It helps get it to go around. Text it to one of your knucklehead friends and say, hey, listen to this guy. He's took his nose out of the bag, you know. And that's been a lot of years. Yeah, I fucked up recently right there. The bag, years. Years and years. Johnny ain't fucking fucked with no dope in years. You know, alcohol's been my only recent demon. That and smoking pot and all that shit's. Now, I'm going to try to get into some of this like I used to, like I was saying, because it makes me feel good. It does. The blood flowing, the hand strength back. You know, to be able to do shit. Oh, you know that hat I was telling you about in Havasu? See that right there? That's it, hanging right there. I've had that hat since 1997. Sorry, I digress. I saw it and I was like, oh, look. I know. I'm a crackhead without the crack. But evidently, there's a handful of people that listen. And that's all I need for me to keep sticking my nose out here, right? Because my heart's in the right place, like Dave Dogg says. As long as my heart's in the right place, there'll be people to listen. And eventually, one of them's going to want to hook up and do this dog rescue thing. And, you know, my fantasy is Keanu Reeves. If I can make contact with homie, and I know his heart's in the right place with the whole pit bull, pistol, motorcycle. I mean, shit, are you kidding me? I was just going to reach over and play with a Kimber, you feel me? Anyway, I just, you know, life is good and trying to make it better every fucking day now. You feel me? and all that foul, fucked up shit from the past is in the past, stays in the past. But you know what? It's wisdom. Wisdom for me, and maybe wisdom for you if you need it. You know, and if not, hopefully it was fucking funny. I don't know. All right. Fucking 10 minutes. Shit, you motherfuckers don't get past 5 most of the time. Much love and respect as always. Mwah.